A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Um, I think this is a Mexican vampire movie, I believe. Very done well. Shot in black and white. It just really delivers. Check out A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night if you want a modern, original vampire movie for sure. Then we have American Gothic with the great late Yvonne DiCarlo, Lily Munster herself. This was a great movie. I actually discovered this recently from a fellow YouTuber. Glad I did though. It was really good. Really enjoyed it. Then we have one of my favorite slashers, Alone in the Dark. And with a cast like Martin Landau, Jack Palance, and Donald Pleasance, all rest in peace, you can't go wrong. That is one of the best stellar casts for a slasher, in my opinion. Absolutely unbelievable cast. And a really great movie as well. Trying to do this with one hand. This is hard. All the Colors of the Dark, Sergio Martino. Definitely one of my favorites from him, along with the Torso and uh, Case of the Scorpion's Tail. But yeah, All Colors of the Dark is a great giallo. A lot of anything with Edwin Finch in it is going to be really good on the eyes as well. She is just one of the most gorgeous women outside of like Soledad Miranda. All Colors of the Dark, amazing giallo. Check that one out. We have Awakening of the Beast, another Coffin Joe movie. I think this is the third one. This one's really cool. It's a good experiment on drugs, the effects of drugs, hard drugs on people, and how the mind can play tricks on you. Really good character study, man. This one's out there, and of course, Joe is amazing. He's the man. Here's a late night classic right here. Attack of the Giant Leeches. Yes, this movie is um this one's out there too, but I really like it as well. Kind of like that's on the same caliber as like say oh shit the Alligator People or something. Really good movie. I like it. Lars von Trier's Antichrist. This movie, uh, this is on pretty much everyone's list as far as like most, sorry, most brutal movies, and rightfully so. Modern days for sure. Yes, this movie definitely deserves that. William Defoe's performance is man, it's painful. It's painful to watch. Really, it's painful to watch. Stunning visuals though. Lars von Trier never disappoints. That guy knows how to make movies. He might be controversial, but he really knows how to make movies. Speaking of controversial as well, Takashi Miike Audition. This is one of the best Asian horror movies ever made, in my opinion. One of them. There are many, but this one just it's one of the first ones I ever seen. I think too. But it makes you think twice about dating that hot chick. She might have she might want to cut your shit off with piano wire. You never know. Yeah, Audition is a great movie. I love it. I'll probably do more in-depth reviews on these all in the future. I'm just shooting the shit for now. Asylum, another Amicus collection movie. Okay, another horror anthology here. This is one a really amazing one as well. Peter Cushing is in it again, and yeah, this is this is one of their best ones. I think this is the one that kind of put them on the map, along with Tales from the Crypt. Asylum, excellent music. From IFC Midnight, we have Almost Human. I really enjoyed this movie. Um, this director also made what the hell is that movie called? We Are Still Here. Yeah, he made We Are Still Here as well, which is another great movie I like. Almost Human though is really good. Yeah, it's just reminiscent of the '80s splatter gore everywhere, all practical effects, little bit of aliens here and there. It's just a really good movie. Very well shot as well. Almost Human. And we have Antichrist. Antichrist is one of my favorite satanic panic '70s horror movies for sure. A lot of people can say that it ripped The Exorcist off, but really, this movie I think was thought out before The Exorcist. Actually, because the director was saying something like he was planning something about this demonic possession before, like The Exorcist, and of course, when The Exorcist, which is an amazing movie in itself, there were so many clones of that movie, and I like them all too. I have most of them, like Demon Witch Child and Beyond the Door, stuff like that. I love all that stuff. Even Devil in the House of Exorcism. But the Antichrist is one of the best. Carla Griffina is an absolutely amazing actress for sure. And Arthur Kennedy, can't go wrong with him. Antichrist is an amazing movie. Absentia. This movie, I kind of took a chance on this one. Um, I heard Philip H. Anselmo talking about this movie in an interview one time. They were talking about what modern horror movies he liked, and he mentioned this one. So I checked it out, and I liked it. It has more like an H.P. Lovecraft vibe to it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Kind of a creature feature, psychological. I liked it. Oh boy, here we go. This is an old Unders Films one. Aftermath and Genesis. This is Nacho Sendri. I can never say that fucking guy's last name. I'm sorry. Apologize. But yeah, this is a Spanish horror at its sickest. Like there's a part where this dude takes this. He's photographing himself having sex with this dead chick, and he takes out a knife and sticks it in her, and just fucks her with a knife, and it's so brutal. Feeds her remains to his dog, and not a very nice film. Not a nice film. It's kind of a movie that makes you appreciate the value of life, So live every day to the fullest, and try to be cremated if you can. American Mary. Oh man, Catherine Isabel, one of my definitely horror babes of all time. One of her best films, along with Ginger Snaps. This one, she really shows a side of her acting that, until then we didn't see, and really she delivers. And the Soska sisters are huge fans of horror, and they know how to make good horror movies as well. But American Mary, very, very good movie. Good revenge movie, too. Here's the original Nightmare on Elm Street. They really should upgrade, but I like this version. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies as well, and I really don't know what you can say other than that Robert Englund is forever Freddy Krueger. Fuck that fucking remake, man. I refuse to even have it on my shelf. But the original's where it's at. Wes Craven, rest in peace. He created a character that withstood the tests of time, and now as well. Nightmare on Elm Street. Another classic here. An American Werewolf in London. This movie is probably one of the best werewolf transformations ever, with Rick Baker Monster Maker. It's amazing to see how they filmed that. when you watch the behind the scenes shit. You really can learn a lot. But yeah, this movie was right up there with some of the best werewolf movies ever made. And I would always see this movie on the Comedy Channel for some Comedy Central for some reason, because I know it has like comedic elements to it, but really it's not meant to. It is a horror movie. Just has comedy thrown in. But yeah, John Landis, he's definitely a master of horror. You got A Quiet Place. I enjoyed this movie. Really good modern alien invasion type movie, I guess. Really, very original concept too. The fact that you can't make a sound, and that would be horrible, man. How the hell would you ever do that? How would you ever live that way? But yeah, A Quiet Place is great. I still got to see the other one. I really should upgrade this because it got a really good Blu-ray release recently. But Alligator, that's one of my favorite creature features, killer animal type movies. I love Alligator. That wedding scene is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Me and my friends must have rewound that fucking thing at least 30 times, just laughing our asses off every time. It's such a great movie. Kane Hodder, I did not know, is actually uncredited as the werewolf. I'm sorry, not the werewolf, the crocodile, the alligator. He's actually the alligator. I did not know that. That is really cool. So, alligator. An Angel for Satan, Barbara Steele. Barbara Steele to me is one of the most erotic, uh, sexually macabre females of horror, I think. Classic horror. And she really shines in these older movies like Mask of Satan and An Angel for Satan and Nightmare Castle, movies like that. Absolutely love Barbara Steele. Great release from Severin. The Villisca Axe Murders. The Axe Murders of Villisca. Um, I've done a lot of research on this case. This is a true case. This movie is pretty far fetched, but there are elements of the actual case in the movie, so I did find that kind of cool. But um, if you want a really good story of this true crime case, I would recommend the books The Man from the Train. Um, and there's other various books about it, but read a book about the Villisca Axe murders before you watch this movie. But it is still a really good movie. I enjoyed it. The Afflicted. This was a fun one. Leslie Esterbrook is just playing a crazy bitch, and she does it very well. Kane Hodder's in it for about maybe 5 minutes. But it's a really good movie. Very brutal movie, too. I was not expecting it to be that brutal. That I really liked it. Had a really good story. It's kind of one of those movies where you just kind of pass on a shelf, but really, give it a chance. The Afflicted is pretty damn good. Here's the origins of everyone's favorite killer clown, Art. All Hallows Eve. This is where y'all were introduced to him. And I remember when I was watching this movie, thinking to myself, wow, Art is a really cool character. They should, like, they should bring him back and make him do his own shit. And sure shit, we got Terrifier now, Terrifier 2 out now. So that's cool. But yeah, All Hallows Eve is a great horror anthology. I really enjoyed this one. And like I said, Art was brought into the world. Awesome movie. I don't think that The Thornton guy played him in that one, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Autopsy. This is I think this is 75, isn't it? 73. Sorry, 73. Good Giallo. Italian Giallo. Can't go wrong with these. It's been a while since I've seen that. I kind of got to watch that. This is one of my absolute favorite modern horror movies. Almost Mercy. This movie has so much going on in it, I'm not even going to get started. You just got to see this movie. I've recommended this movie to so many fucking horror fans. And it's just an amazing movie. And I can't believe it hasn't gotten a Blu-ray or a better release than this, but oh well, better than nothing. This is a really good movie. Almost Mercy. Bill Moseley and Kane Hodder are terrific in it. We have American Psycho. Christian Bale's best performance, in my opinion. Based on a really great book as well. Check that out. Everyone knows the Huey Lewis scene, one of my favorites. And of course, the business card scene, that's classic. Here's a gooey one. Adam Chaplin, Violent Avenger. Yeah, this is a really fucking balls to the wall, brutal, blood flying everywhere movie. CGI blood, but it looks, looks better than most. I don't get CGI blood. I don't know. I don't get it. I know this movie and like Tokyo Gore Police and Machine Girl and crazy movies like that have it, but you don't need CGI blood. But it looks pretty cool. And from the sleaze box, we have American Holocaust. This is one of the most disgusting, brutal movies I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it's definitely a taboo breaker. I agree. This one is not for everybody. It is not for everybody. But for the few and the proud, if you like this type of cinema, this is definitely for you. Like, this is not your catch as cash fucking horror film you're gonna find in a bin at Walmart. This one's gonna scar you. But American Holocaust from the sleaze box, and anyone who knows, boobs. Anyone knows anything about the sleaze box, they put out exactly that. But American Holocaust, Bob Glazer, such a great guy. And we have Amulet. This was a really fun, modern demon type movie. Psychological shit going on in this one as well. I enjoyed this one a lot. Check that one out from Magnet. Amulet. Oh, and I saved the 3 best for last. How about that? Well, we have Fred Vogel's August Underground. I'll probably do a review on these AUs in the future, I'm sure, but I'll just keep it short and sweet. Yeah, these movies are disgusting, and I love them. But yeah, you'll find these movies usually high on everybody's most disturbing movies lists, rightfully so. They still hold up. They ain't going nowhere. Kind of hard to find these days. I guess Unearthed Films is going to be re-releasing them, so that's cool. But I'm glad to have like the original, toe tag pictures versions. But yeah, August Underground. Fred Vogel's a great fucking guy as well. You never would know it from watching this movie, though. He's pretty ruthless. Excellent performance, though. August Underground. That's the original August Underground. And if you think it could get any more fucking sicker, we have August Underground's Mortem. Signed by the legendary Killjoy of the Great Necrophagia, one of my favorite bands. To Skidgore, keep it sick, Killjoy. Yeah, I'll always cherish that. Rest in peace, brother. But anyway, this movie is so fucking disgusting. It takes it to the next level, really. Unbelievable film. Very traumatizing. And then lastly, we have August Underground's Penance, continuing right after, and the two characters are pretty much on a downward spiral, and you just follow them all the way down. Great film, August Underground's Penance. Well, that is all the A's that I have. Yeah, and I have a lot. I have a lot of shit to show and a lot to do in the future. But I appreciate you, anybody, for watching and I'm subscribing. And like I said, I'm a little rusty. I haven't done these in a while, but it's the new year now, and I'm glad to be back doing these. Probably get on a routine schedule of doing these. I'll do the B's next. I'll go through some music and, you know, whatever else. But for now, thank you for watching, and Happy New Year, everyone. Gore forever.